Welcome to the Every Word is Gross podcast.
When you're here, you're family, which is a word that we think is pretty gross.
Now, on to the episode.
You have no proof of me wording anything poorly.
Ever.
Poorly.
Oh,
Poorly.
Poorly.
Ew.
poorly.
Now I'm thinking about that word too hard. That is what this podcast
Poorly.
does.
This is what this does.
Yeah.
It makes you question communicating ever again. I'm not doing it.
Especially recording multiple episodes. Like, we're just going to be a mess by the end of this.
Well, yeah, and then even like in the
You guys
last
were not gonna-
episode, there was a word that one of you guys said that I was like, I need to not repeat that word because I might want
I'm
to
gonna
use it
use that.
later. So
Are
true.
we not going to pretend like this is a completely different day? Wow, guys, it's been a while. What has it been? A week?
Oh, well, what am I
Your
going to
hair's
do?
longer.
Lie about how my day is different? I
Yeah,
haven't
tell
lived
them what
another
you did
day.
today. They don't have to
I
know
could-
what we did today.
I
That's
guess-
personal.
That's true.
I mean,
guess don't
heck, I
have
might
to.
just
Tell
cut
them
all
how
this
your bathroom
out. I don't
experience was, and
know.
that's
I
all they need to
mean,
know.
Oh, you mean my later time?
That's the one. Save it for your later times.
I understood because I'm a child.
I'm not breathing.
I gotta find a spot to begin this episode.
What's
I
he
don't
doing?
know.
Oh, he's just having his later times.
Please. Anytime someone has to go to the bathroom ever, I just want to be, oh, there they go, using their later
times.
times. There they are.
Well, and like, I feel like it's rude.
In their
'cause
later
to me,
times.
if you said later times, I think like my elderly years. So what you're just saying, old people
You
just
know what it's like.
can't contain themselves. I
That's-
mean, for some people, maybe that's true. but
Incontinence
there
is a
anything wrong with
thing,
that?
and I feel like you're pointing at it.
I think-
and you should save it
I
for
mean,
later
young
times.
people-
are
young-
more than their incontinence.
Young people have that problem too.
It's
So,
true.
I mean, you know, it's a thing.
It's a
Are you
thing.
trying to tell us something right now, Cameron?
No.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm saying nothing about myself ever again.
I will never, ever tell you guys about my diaper. Ever.
Okay.
Later times.
And I mean this from the absolute bottom of my heart. I will never ask about your diaper.
Yes, because you're a good friend, Jake.
That's what I'm
Always
here
have
for.
been.
That's what I am. That's what
I didn't even know you had a diaper.
Neither
Well-
did I, because I don't ask. Nor do I judge.
I feel so unknown and sad. I don't have a diaper, you guys. I feel like I need to clarify that. For some reason, I feel like y'all wouldn't believe me if you wouldn't have that
If
in
you
your mind.
move
Like,
past
she's
this
just
point-
kidding. She's just joking
if
around.
you
No,
moved-
she might actually.
If you move past this point without clarifying, no one after this point would ever believe that you didn't.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I think there'd be one guy on the Reddit thread years from now that would be like, but does she have a diaper though?
She does now.
Well, it's gonna
If she
happen
didn't
now.
then, she does now.
Man. Alrighty, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Welcome to
Woo.
the Every Word is Gross
Episode 4.
podcast. My name's
bet.
Cameron.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah.
Yes, and so welcome. As you heard in the intro, you're all family.
You're all family.
Everyone of you, Sarah,
All
stop looking at me
those-
like that.
Whose ears have been graced by this audio capture of our voices.
We're sorry.
You are family, which we apologize for, but that's a legally binding
You can't
contract.
choose your family.
You can't.
We
choose your
choose it for
family.
you.
Realistically, I think that's exactly how family works. Is that you cannot choose. Everyone else has to choose if
Yeah.
they're your family
Yeah,
or not.
that's true.
I think it has to go that
It's
route.
the exact opposite of actual family
Mhm.
to where you're like, I'm born into it. It's like this one is nope, they choose you or they don't.
True. Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I
I
guess
think
that happens to some people's real families too. And
yeah, that's
now I'm
kind of
sad.
sad. So,
So,
but
So-
your family, we love you guys, and let's jump into it, shall we?
Let's jump
Or
in. Cannonball,
I
both
don't-
feet.
yeah.
I don't
A
have anything
Cameron
more.
ball.
I mean, I can. I'm never calling it anything else.
Cameron Ball.
if you are in Florida and you with your Disney intern people or whatever You know, you guys are going swimming. You have to call it a Cameron ball and have someone
But
record
don't
it.
explain it.
You don't explain it. Just say, "Hold on, can you film me doing this?
Can you hold this real
Can
quick?
you hold this really quick?" Because then on the Instagram, we'll
want
post it. We'll post
on
the
the
reel.
video for the voice of the person filming to be like, did he just say Cameron ball? Does he know what it's actually called?
Catch me. I so hope I get placed as a lifeguard now. And just saving people
Cameron
casually.
balls.
Cameron ball! I'm on my way. Worry not, guest.
Worry not, guest.
I want you to use your lifeguard voice more often. That's great. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's
I
go.
feel like you have a much bigger chin when you use that voice. This is terrible.
Oh man. Okay. Man, I think we're going straight in. Are we going?
Are we
into
sure?
it?
Yeah, I
mean,
think you need to.
I can tell you a weird story if you want, or we could just go right in.
Let's go right in
Yeah.
and then tell us
Need
the
to
weird
hear
story later.
story.
You don't want to hear my story. It's, okay. It's
Um,
weird.
But I'm starting, yeah. Episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back to the top of the order.
Okay. All right.
I'm still on those baseball terms.
That is baseball
Those
terms.
very baseball terms.
Top
But
of
it's
the
a
order.
different day.
But it's a different day, obviously. Whoa.
Oh, what is that? What'd you do?
What'd you do? You okay?
Is it me?
We good?
I'll hear it anymore.
But did you die?
Not yet.
Sorry. Hopefully,
Okay.
technical difficulties.
Okay, so
we
we'll-
might be back now.
We'll scrap our way through this.
We're
good.
Commercial.
Good for now.
Yeah. Here is
First ad break.
Sorry, Cameron.
Here's my first word. Egregious.
Ooh. That was gross in the upper echelons of society
Yeah.
sort of way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It is an upper echelon of society word.
Yeah.
Egregious.
Ugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
feel like I'm
This
done
one,
talking
I'm
to
like, so last episode, you had your one syllable word of gunk, which we, in between episodes, did not determine if it was one syllable or not, but that's okay.
We didn't. I'm
Um,
still claiming it. As
I,
one
you know
syllable.
what? At this point, you claim it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I think
Yeah,
it depends on how you say it.
and probably it's true. And we said it. Yeah, last time
Oh,
we
so
did.
if
I
you-
don't remember
If you
saying
say it like Cameron, like you're finishing a drink at the end of it, gunka. Then it's 2.
That was wasp.
Man, I'd love a can of gunk.
That was a wasp. But
So now you're trying to fit as many syllables into
yeah,
a curse word
like
as possible.
like I do feel like, and this one has 2 G's, which we determined last episode is pretty bad.
You know how you do like a little lip curl? I felt like you, when you say it, you look at me like, what? No, you did, just so you know. But you know how your like little lip goes like up at the side?
Sure.
I feel like your nostrils also have to do it when you say it how you did.
I don't know if I can control that or not.
Egregious.
That word, that's a nostril curler.
I hate everything you just said. I
Egregious.
hate it.
Yeah, I get that a
Agreed.
lot.
I don't know if I can flare my nostrils on command.
You did it.
Okay, well that's good.
It was beautiful.
But yeah, as many syllables, I feel like sometimes the more syllables, it just, you can say it grosser. The word might not be as gross, but you can say it grosser.
Yeah.
So
It's like the effect. It has the effect of like 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag.
yeah,
that sort of
absolutely,
thing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
Where do you come
That's a
up
good
with
one.
these? Do you have like a book?
I am the book.
Oh, oh,
Ooh.
They're just all right here. Yeah.
wow, the expert.
Purchase for your coffee table at Barnes & Noble.
But the Merriam-Webster dictionary says, and I don't like this definition because I feel like there are words in the definition that you have to use the dictionary to describe.
It's one of
I
those,
like
yeah.
that. Makes me feel smart.
So, conspicuously bad.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay,
That is the definition. That's it right there. Conspicuously bad.
Why don't you look up conspicuous?
Conspicuous. Look up conspicuously. Yeah. Okay, Apple.
That's what they
come
called me in
here.
high school.
In
Conspicuously.
a
I've always said that
clearly
about you.
visible way, which I actually thought it was the opposite, but apparently it's not.
Well, I think like egregious is a word that I feel like my dad's a very intelligent person. He's an engineer.
Mhm.
You're just saying that because this is recorded.
I say it to everyone. Come on now. You'll understand if you meet my dad.
We're all engineers.
yeah, you're gonna meet his dad at some point, guys.
yeah,
at some
you're
point.
gonna meet my dad. But no, it's a word that I definitely have heard him say in the context of like that was a clear and obvious error.
That
It
was
was
so
an
conspicuous.
egregious,
Oh,
like,
egregious.
so conspicuous.
Yeah. Conspicuously bad. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Urban Dictionary too. This is my favorite.
Oh boy.
Like it's
Your
so
last
good.
one was a little nuts.
It was a little nuts.
I felt
This
like I had
one-
watched a whole movie.
it's so true. This one's close. It's more like a TV episode.
Okay.
So
I can do 20
egregious.
minutes.
The act of traveling to wine country for a casual weekend trip with the
What?
girls and spending $13,468 on wine and paying with a credit or with a debit card so you don't even get the points.
That is egregious.
And then it's like, Mel, you spent $13,468 on wine and you used my debit card? This is egregious.
Wow.
wow.
That is
That was an episode.
that's quite the picture to paint. And you know what? I can see all of it.
I like that it's not the actual definition. It's just a good example.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But I was in it. I was like, what's Mel going to do next?
What's Mel going to do next? Next time on Egregiously I don't know.
Wow. Yes.
Egregiously.
That sentence was egregious. It's a good summation.
It is. Yeah.
I loved it.
So egregious, man. This yeah, it's just it is. It's egregious. It
yeah.
really is.
Well, you said two G's too. Is the first
Egregious.
G sound a double G, and then is
Good.
there a G later? So it's a triple
Egregia.
G.
So it's E and then gree and then just.
Right, but is it EG or EGG?
It's EG
Okay.
RE.
I thought it was
GIOUS.
I thought it was a triple G.
No,
I
it's
was
not
like,
a triple G. It's a
my
double.
God.
It's
Triple
double.
G.
It's a double G.
Rarely seen in the wild.
If that happens,
in the wild, the triple G.
if that happens, those need to be like sound bites that come back.
When we get a soundboard,
I think
punching them
Wait,
in.
wait, wait, wait,
is
wait.
aggregate. I think that
Aggregate.
I think that's a
Oh.
triple G.
I
That's a
actually
triple G.
love that word though, even though it's gross.
It is gross,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
It's a good
That's a
gross.
good. It's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
Should we rate?
Are we rating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake, I
Um,
think you start, right?
I shall start. I'm gonna go vile.
Wow.
I appreciate
Egregious,
that.
especially
That's
for the way you said it the
amazing.
first time.
Higgly.
Like I said, the like pompous,
Yeah.
like
It
I'm
brings-
better
It
than
is.
you
It is
because
pomp.
you made an egregious error.
It brings
Like,
out the
that is
pomp and
vile.
circumstance. of
Vile
the
in like
word.
the evil way.
Yeah.
You know what I
no,
mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Jake.
Well,
I like
then
it.
I guess get ready to not appreciate my pretty good rating.
Pretty gross. you
Pretty
mean?
gross.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, that's fair. No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yep.
I do think how you said it was awful.
Egregious.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Rolling the R for no
Yeah.
reason.
But I love it.
Egregious.
And I see all your teeth when you do it.
All of them.
Yeah, every one. Every pearly one.
Every pearly one.
What? Is that you again?
I don't think
I don't
I'm
know if
moving
it's
that
you or
much.
me. I can't tell.
Can't tell.
You guys need to stop it over
I know we're
Crazy.
just messing with our mic
Just-
cables.
Making
I give
more
it a
work for
pretty
me.
gross. I think it's super gross.
Yeah.
And I think it's I think it's a great word. And I almost have to give
True.
it less grossness
No.
because that definition
No.
was a show I'd probably watch
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
just
Yep,
to feel
yep,
better
yep.
about myself.
No. No, it's true. Honestly, I think disgusting for me. I think it's a bad word, but because of the pomp and circumstance, it kind of just sits right in the middle.
Yeah, it does.
And so egregious.
It's
So,
a bad word.
yep, it's a bad word. So yeah, I like it. Man. Jake, you up?
Yeah, I'm up.
Not about a swing.
You know, I think the last one syllable with an asterisk word for me worked so well. I'm sticking to it.
Doing it again?
Ooh.
I'm going with barf. Which I can't say without laughing.
Really?
Barf.
From
You're
gunk
like
to
barfing
barf.
the word.
Yeah.
You
That's the
kind of have
point.
to.
You kind of
I
have
mean,
to.
Barf.
Barf.
It's just like, it's so like, one, I think it's like
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
A little bit. Yeah, it is actually.
Poetic, because of the way you kind of have to barf the word out.
You're right.
And it sounds like it.
I don't think they would let you.
I just
but-
heard
And it's so like
the
low
sound.
loud
I
too.
just heard the sound in my
Yeah.
in my ear.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I don't like it.
Oh,
It's so like
oh.
just low, like
It's
there
just
are
wrong.
more elegant ways to say like, oh, I got sick, but just barf is just
I lost
so
me
like,
lunch. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gross.
Wow.
which
It's
I may
gross.
be picking some low hanging fruit here, but like I said, every time I see it, I just laugh.
Yeah.
So is it
the-
gross or is it funny?
I think it straddles the line. I think it's pretty gross. I think you can make it
What,
make
just
it gross.
barf? Yeah,
Barf.
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna call you
That's
Barf
gross.
Alamu.
Don't.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna do it.
Don't.
Barf
though.
Alamu.
We're
Shut
sorry
up.
for all the Bartholomew's out there.
The Barf Alamus.
Can we get? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what the
I
definition
don't know what it
is.
is. What is
I
it?
mean, yeah.
But-
Maybe it'll be
Webster,
grosser if you tell me what it is.
Webster claims it comes from the U.S. informal. It
Really?
means
That's only a U.S. thing, you
to
think?
vomit.
Oh, okay.
Acute mountain
yeah.
sickness is typified by a headache that feels as if Thor himself is hammering your brain, and by a strong desire to barf. That is a quote from Douglas Gantenbein.
Man, I love when he says
I don't know why
stuff.
that's included with the Webster definition.
Can someone please give us a pronunciation of his last name, please?
Yeah.
No.
Or a quick biography of who that guy is? I would appreciate both.
He's your uncle.
Oh man.
Well,
Okay. What is the dictionary of urban?
the dictionary of urban says to throw up. And in the example in italics beneath, it says, last night after eating a gallon of ice cream, I barfed big time.
Barfed big time.
Barf
I
big. time.
barfed big time.
Wow.
I feel like you need to make it an alliteration though,
Yeah.
instead of barf big
Barfed
time.
big bits.
Yeah, right. That's. I mean, if you're gonna go barf big, you got to go bits or bites or
Barf big or barf home.
Yes. So, man, yeah,
Big
yeah.
barf bites.
That's gross. That's gross.
You heard that? My kid might have just died. What was that?
I don't know.
Is everyone alive?
Oh,
Well, that's not good.
no.
Maybe she's barfing.
Barfing, perhaps.
Hopefully not.
It's cool. She just fell.
It's fine. We're good.
Also, I should have done this beforehand, but I apologize if you're like eating right now and this is just.
Why would you apologize? They are eating while
Every
listening
word
to our
You never know.
mouths.
is gross.
You know what?
If
That's
you,
true.
I
They
think
wanted
that's
to barf.
I think that's rule number 1. I think that's rule number 1. Don't eat while you're
That's-
listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
don't.
maybe I just feel like I should have made that more clear at
Yeah.
the beginning. But
Yeah, but that's okay.
I'll take it.
That's
That one's
okay.
on me.
I think you
that's
should
From
test
here
the
on out,
waters.
it's your fault.
that can be a
Yeah.
listener,
No, that's-
listener inside word. Just never eat.
Never
when
eat.
you're.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Well, here's the dealio. I feel like we can't get away with rating barf in any other rating than barf.
I'm gonna push back on that. I'm gonna say try to be as unbiased as you can concerning the definition.
Oh no, I would. I have my rating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But you're up first, Sarah. with the rating.
Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm really
Gosh,
tired right now all of a
If
sudden.
if you're not, if you don't want to hang, man, we're just boring you.
Let's just stop the episode here. It's fine.
I get it. Barf was a bad pick.
No,
but-
it was not a bad pick. I give it, for me, it's a vile barf sound.
Mhm.
Um,
So it's vile for you.
It's bad. There's
bad.
not a scenario in which I've heard that word and thought, no, it's not that bad.
Mm.
It's like, okay.
Personally,
Of all the words that describe
Mm.
throw up, which by the way,
Oh.
my children like to say throwing up. Oh
Right.
no, they say throw upping.
Ooh,
Like as
Ooh.
if the up is the verb.
that just makes
Yeah.
it feel more clumsy,
Yeah.
which is something that shouldn't
Throw
be clumsy.
upping. And we're like, that's not a thing. He was just throw upping everywhere. But I feel like barf is by far one of the worst ways. Like vomit. They're trying to make it not sound that bad,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I
But
get that.
that's pretty bad.
I get that. I
pretty
get
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Personally, you swayed me a little bit with that. With that revelation, I would say.
I love
I
to
was
be
going
influential.
to go with pretty gross, but I think I might change it to disgusting because
upgrade?
I think it is kind of
Yeah.
is probably the worst
It's pretty
way.
much as bad as you can go.
Barfing, barfed. I
Ooh,
mean, yeah,
Barfed.
barfed.
Because it's just so
Ugh.
like abrupt.
Oh, I didn't even
and-
think. Even
Barf.
barfs.
I don't think that's a thing.
I had a lot of barfs today. It got worse, y'all. If it can get worse,
That's
it
bad.
goes. It gets worse.
That's bad. Okay, what's your rating, Jake?
My rating, I'm gonna give it disgusting as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the grossest word that
That
there
you could
is.
come up with.
Not even that I could come up with. But it is pretty gross, both in content and in the way it sounds coming out of your mouth.
Blech.
Blech. Blarf.
Okay, guys. I think you're gonna be surprised by this one, but mine has a bit of explaining, so I just want you to stay with me on this, okay? My offering for episode 4 is the word exit. Okay? Stay with me here.
Okay.
I can see it.
Because as a definition, you know what the word exit means, because I am looking it up. Here's what bothers me about this word. When you look at, you know how they like break down the word underneath the
Yeah.
actual word to show you how to pronounce it correctly? It has 2, and I hate them. But the first one is exit.
Ooh.
Okay? Second one is exit. Now, here is why this word is gross to me. Okay? Because, first of all, exit.
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 that's
Which
second
first,
wrong.
it just sounds like a blatant inaccuracy, right?
That's second
because
wrong.
it's an X. You can't say egg. That's
Right.
not a sound that an X
Exit.
makes, no matter how sneaky an X is.
Exit.
Yes, okay, but if you are the type of person who would say exit, then it just also feels wrong. Like those people who say, do you hear that? Oh, you don't hear it, huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. We're buzzing every now and then.
Yeah.
Guys, stop it.
I'm sorry.
But like those people who say mature instead of
Yes,
mature.
I do
I
know
mean,
those
like they might be right, but honestly, they sound so pretentious.
Right.
Right? And so mature, to me, that's what exit is. So you have to say exit,
Exit.
but then that is what you are saying. Exit.
The zit part makes
The
it worse.
zit is
'Cause,
so
Yeah,
bad.
at first exit, like you're not thinking that.
I'm like, where's the exit?
Right. But
Hopefully not on your face.
yeah.
Man, look at that exit.
Well, wouldn't
That would be like a big white head.
Ooh. I was gonna say, wouldn't
ruin
an
it?
exit necessarily have to be a zit on an egg? But if it's instead
Egg-sized
Yeah.
a zit on you,
Yeah, this looks like an
white.
egg on his face,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Ugh,
It's
that's-
like on did you guys ever watch Invader Zim?
no.
I know the show. I didn't
Oh
watch
man,
it
this
much,
one
but
kid had like
yeah.
a boil on his face, and
Ooh.
Invader Zim uses it to hypnotize people.
Oh.
Oh no, Invader Zim's the one who gets it, and he calls it pastulio, and and he lets people like hold his little hand if they
Oh,
do whatever
man.
pastulio says. Anyways,
That's gross.
it was a weird show. It was
That's
a
gross.
super weird show. I did look
gross.
up exit on the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Guys, I'm not really sure where this is gonna go. I might just randomly stop reading because it is like a book over here. But it says exit is a gang or gaggle which employs its extensive underground basis to drug deal coffee, do hood rat things / stuff, and Are we allowed to swear in this? Oh, I can't
No.
say it. Oh, I can't say that.
I don't think
Never mind.
so.
I should have
Well,
read the whole
we did in the
sentence.
first episode.
We did?
We did?
I don't remember.
Oh, well.
Oh,
It's
see.
members wield water guns of many different makes and brands, but are all straight up thugs and can. Oh, you know what? I can't finish any of this. Oh my gosh, this gets horrible. Okay, I should have read
Okay,
this.
no one go to Urban Dictionary.
Oh yeah, don't read this.
Nope.
But
Don't
an
do it.
example is I heard exit destroyed fish in their recent scruffle. So I guess that's like the name of a gang.
Huh.
It says it says it is a gang. I thought it was saying something else here. I wasn't actually putting this together because it's lowercase, so I'm like not thinking of it as a proper
right.
noun.
Right.
So I'm like, what are they
right.
saying? I get it now. Wow, this is really bad.
Oh man.
I hope we don't get anyways.
The podcast police are gonna get us.
They're gonna get
Oh
us.
my gosh, I should have just
man. They're
gonna
stopped
bash
at it's
in
a
your
gang
beautiful
or
front door.
gaggle.
Or you had me there.
You had
I
me.
feel like
I got
the-
lost halfway through
Gang or
it. The
gaggle.
story was
Having
really
both
dark.
of those, like the gaggle, like that's so like light and
What's good
fun
for the
and
gang is good
goofy.
for the gaggle.
And then you just have to stop because it gets
You know
so
what? I'm
horrendous.
gonna exit this conversation. Okay.
I feel worse
Wow.
about that now.
Yeah.
I hope you
It's
do.
bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
Again, I've thought about it too much. Too much.
exit.
I feel like you've been ruminating.
And I'm also just a little bit bothered that
Exit.
the dictionary thinks it's okay to say it that way. They're like, it's cool if you're
Exit.
lazy and you don't know how to pronounce
Exit.
an
Exit.
X in English.
Exit.
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 I mean,
exit.
I feel like
exit.
it's the way that the dictionary is like incorporating like modern slang because I feel like there are more people like the way we talk has gotten lazier for people to say exit instead of exit. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
why
Oh,
can't
no, I
they
get
just tell them that they're wrong, even if they choose to say it wrong? That's fine. You
mean-
can say exit, but that doesn't mean we have to suddenly say, oh, okay, but it's right then.
Right. That's the
You know what I mean?
proper pronunciation.
Like if the word
Right.
was created to be pronounced exit,
Mm-hmm.
then why is it now okay to not say it that way?
Right.
I think just because language just changes and adapts over time. Because then at what point do you like cut it off and like, oh, that's not English
Exactly.
anymore?
When
it's
does it
a
end,
new language?
Jake?
It doesn't. It don't.
It didn't.
It don't.
It did. It didn't.
It don't.
It done did don't.
Oh man. Okay, I think my rating's pretty gross. I think it's
That's
pretty
good.
gross. I think
Exits are pretty gross.
exit. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I think exits can be pretty gross.
Also, I get a lot of anxiety when I'm coming up to an exit. Like, is this it? Is this the right one?
Is this the right
where I
one?
go?
Is the right one? Incredibles movie. No, that'll take me downtown.
You're downtown.
You're gonna miss it. Ah! Yeah.
Great scene.
Yeah.
I think because you explained it well enough, particularly by making me focus on the zit portion of that word, that I will also say pretty gross.
All eyes on the zit.
Mine are now.
I mean, usually I hope they aren't. In this
don't
case,
look at it.
seems
Don't see it. They can't see it. They can't see that exit.
nope. That does need to be new slang. That for for really bad zit.
yeah.
That needs to be.
I mean, I don't hope to ever use it
no.
because that just
That's gross and that's
for
mean.
myself or for someone else.
That's mean.
Like
yeah.
it would be mean to point out, like, look
Yeah.
at Cam's exit.
I know. Yeah, that's gross. That is.
Let's
Gross.
all point and laugh.
That is gross.
I'm gonna do it though.
Did you rate it?
Do I rate my own word? I don't think we did that this episode.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, I was hoping I was gonna get out of it.
am-
I think it's pretty disgusting.
It's disgusting.
In
yeah.
general, I think you can say it fast enough that you don't really
Exit.
think about it. But I have thought
Yeah.
about it, you guys.
Because if you say it proper, it's really exit. So you're
Exit.
sitting.
But that's
more
funny
than
too.
anything.
Exit.
Exit. It's kind of like sitting crisscross. It's
As
an
I am.
exis.
Or you're just
Demonstrating.
sitting on somebody that you used to love. You're like, I'm gonna.
Wow.
I hate you.
That's
I'm gonna sit on you.
that got dark.
It did get dark.
It had to go dark. It had to.
On someone I used to love.
Okay, Cameron, why don't you say your word again? Because everyone forgot.
Yep. Yep. And I'm gonna say
Speak
it
for
as
yourself.
No, I meant that,
the audience,
The them.
Yeah,
the
okay.
them,
the others.
them.
The
the
other
family,
everyone's.
the extended family.
The all family.
I was going to
Yeah.
say it for you, and I was like, I'm not going to. What is it? I bet they don't know what it is.
Okay. I kind of feel like I just have to say it the way that I did.
Yeah.
I just
It was solid.
You
Yeah.
could come up with a new one.
could.
Don't be limited.
You've got a solid base
It's
to build
such a
upon.
good. It's such a
And
good.
it is all
okay.
about that base.
Egregious.
Wow. We have good reactions from our studio audience of my daughter and our dog. She thinks it's pretty funny.
I couldn't tell if that was an audible gasp or just a dog snore.
It could go either way here.
Either one. I think they're about the same. All right. Egregious.
Yep.
He brought the grandpa back.
Was that Grandpa?
No,
Oh, it
I was trying to just
was.
stretch
I
it
don't,
out.
I don't think so. I think that was a solid change up from
It was a
last
change up, yeah.
episode. Yeah,
I don't
like
think
it.
you're seeing him from this light over here. When he gets his real grandpa.
I mean the face. I mean the sound didn't sound.
I'm like
grandpa-ish,
associating a
but
specific accent with grandpas though for some reason.
You might
and
be.
I am. I'm sorry.
I think your psychologist needs to
I'm not sure how to
figure
take
out
that.
what that means.
Not gonna lie.
I'll talk to my grandpa later and find out why.
Is he your
I'm right here
psychologist?
apparently.
My grandpa is actually from Uruguay, and he sounds nothing like that.
Oh,
All
man.
right, my
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Egregious.
Yeah.
Feel like I just offended Regis Philbin.
Egregious? No, I will not.
He's like, what I ever do to you?
I think he's a stand-up guy.
I also don't know why I made him Southern. He clearly
Yeah,
is
I was
not.
like, you went Southern with that.
I did. Okay, Jake.
Your word.
My word. Barf.
I was just gonna go.
Yeah, do it.
Barf.
Barf.
You holding something in there? When you...
It sounded like you were keeping something down.
You're like, oh,
Or
I
trying
mean, that's
to.
the
Hold on.
point.
That is the
That's the
point,
point of the
yeah.
word. It's kind of it's short and quick and just kind of like a bubble. Kind of like,
Yeah.
It's
It's gross.
your face.
I guess I
Sarah.
chose
Heaven.
correctly.
Okay, guys.
Hey, Sarah.
Exit.
Yeah.
The way you flatly say everything always gets me.
I'm a little offended. As a vocalist, I'm offended.
Exit.
It's like a Harry Potter professor telling you to leave. Dare you in my classroom? Exit now.
Longer
Exit.
permitted in my charms class. Exit.
Exit.
Exit the premises.
Exit the premises. Okay. Exit.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I
the
don't like
wasp.
that.
The wasp
It
came
was
back.
wasps,
That
yeah.
that would
It had
that
similar
reminds
energy.
me of like you're just on the worst plane ride of your life. They're like the exits are over the wings and at the front and back of the plane. The exits.
Ma'am, did you hear where the exits were?
The flight attendants aren't even pointing. They're just like looking, shrugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an exit over there. Maybe over there.
Do you also notice how they point? It's always with two fingers.
Yes.
It's always. Do you guys know why?
Is it?
I don't know why.
I
I'm
think
just wondering.
well,
No, I don't know
I was
why.
gonna guess, but I don't.
Do it.
This is offensive.
Yes.
The
With
one finger is
like your pointer
offensive, I
finger is
think.
offensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least to some
I don't know
cultures,
why,
the
but
one
it is.
finger is offensive, but gesturing with your whole hand can also
Yeah.
mean other things. So
But
two
this
fingers is direct enough.
This
But-
is
but this
also
is also-
sign language, I believe, for an H, right?
But if they put their thumb
But
up, it's a
specifically in that
gun,
position.
and that's bad on
No,
planes.
of course that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. like
So-
obviously you got to keep your thumb down.
Thumb
Right.
in.
But yeah, that's,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
but
they-
it's very interesting. They all I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah.
a flight attendant not
They go to
use two
hand
fingers.
train
My cousin,
school.
who also worked at Disney, said that that's how they're instructed is two
Oh,
fingers.
interesting.
For I think similar reasons. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's funny. I
That's
never
weird.
really paid that close of attention. Mostly because when
You're
they're
gonna pay attention now.
when they're giving those demonstrations, I'm like, yeah, dude, I know.
Well, for those that have not been on a plane,
That's still so shocking to me, but yeah, that's a thing.
That's the thing.
well, people are born all the
I
time.
thank you. Honestly, here the thing is, my stepdad's a pilot, so I've been on
yeah.
planes
Well,
my whole
yeah.
life. On
Right.
top of like my daughter, before her first year, I think I had taken her on like at least 16 flights with me,
Right.
like just back and forth between seeing my parents and stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know some adults who still hadn't been on a plane. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty.
It's
Crazy.
really not that cool.
What planes? No. Your
Planes-
giant,
It's an
giant
experience you just really
cylinders
want
with
to end.
wings, just propelling themselves
Like a-
through the
A
air.
glorified paper towel roll.
I mean,
Just-
really? Yeah, it is.
It might be cool until you have to go to the bathroom
Yeah.
and they give you that teeny little pack of whatever.
Pretzel snack mix stuff.
I do love those Biscoff cookies though.
No, those are
Yeah.
good. Those
That's
are good.
like one of the few highlights,
Those are good.
I'd have to say.
Man.
Cue the
This-
outro.
this
So
is a
anyway,
highlight.
should
what
we
this is?
exit this?
Let's exit
We need
this
to
episode.
exit this, and we just need to cue the outro.
Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word just sucks if you really let it. Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word is gross if you.